Welcome to San Isidro. Welcome to the Optimist World Championship Argentina 2014. This year, 214 sailors from 51 different countries gathered at the Club Náutico de San Isidro to fight for the title on the waters of the River Plate. Sides of this river make it in 2014. From early in the morning, the sailors arrived to the club and the nerves were starting to show up. The ramp was open at 11 and they set sails under a glamorous hot day with the mild easterly blowing 8 knots. On race 1, the local sailor Tante Situpini, Dimitrios Papadimitrou from Greece and Singaporean Samuel Neo crossed the line in front of their respective fleets and took the lead on the board for a couple of hours. The breeze started to pick up and the late part of the afternoon saw the fleet sailing under 15 knots, making things more exciting. At the second race of the day, Dutch sailor Jelmer Vels did a comeback after finishing 37th on the first one and scored a single point. On the other two series, the leaders are when we have learned to build our walls so very strong and very tall, for fear of what the world might steal. If I close my eyes a minute, see you absent. So the kids stayed on shore while the race officers were on the search for that steady breeze needed to set a proper course. After a few hours, 7 knots from the north-northeast were just enough for the first race. Brazil, Finland and Austria scored a gun on race 1. On the second one, Turkish Sabri Erkman won his series, while on the other two, Slovenian sailors crossed the line first. Rok Verderber and Mara Turin, who climbed to the second position on the leaderboard. Tied on second is Valentin Müller, only beaten by the consistency of Swiss Nicolas Rolas. Tomorrow, 2 more races will complete the qualifying stages, after which the fleets will be split on gold, silver and bronze, giving the chance for the title only to those who make it to the golden one. Opti Worlds 2014. See you tomorrow! The rain from the forecast never showed up, neither the wind for a good couple of hours, making it another long day for everyone. Just like yesterday, the wind took some time to settle, and when it was enough, the tide played a major role during the starts. The race officer had no option but to raise the black flag again, but that didn't stop some sailors from being over the course. Race number 5 had Quevedo from Brazil, Nicolisi from Virgin Islands and the provisional leader Maraturin. The last race of the qualifying series triggered a lot of changes on the leaderboard, as when completed allows sailors to discard their worst score. The top 2 on the overall standing plus the American Thomas Hall crossed the line on their respective series. It's valid to miss the action of the Opti Worlds 2014. After the qualifying stage race yesterday, 16 teams made it to today's finals. Another really hot day attracted lots of spectators who were able to watch the races from the water as well as from the shore. Singapore was the favourite for the day, and they proved it by getting to the finals without losing a race. But the Spanish weren't that lucky when they found Thailand on their way. The Thai were undefeated and they kept it that way, relegating Spain to the 3rd place on the podium. The finals were set to the best of 3, and Singapore started with the right foot, winning the first race. But Thailand wasn't going to give up and fought back to win the second one to even up the score. On the very last race, Singapore suffered the time momentum and couldn't keep up. Thailand was then the 2014 Optimist Team Racing World Champions. Congratulations! On their way back to the club, the Thai sailors were welcomed as heroes, with cheering public lined up on the shore and saluted by the horn of several boats on the area. Tomorrow is Lay Day at the World, so the teams and representatives will enjoy a massive barbecue at the club's island and will recharge their energies to come back on Tuesday for the final stage of the individual Opti Worlds.
They're very, very good.
Once again, congratulations to Thailand, Team Racing Champions of 2014. To the Opti Worlds 2014. Yesterday was a relaxing day at the club's island. Sailors were invited to have a barbecue and enjoy the Nauticos facilities, where they played football, went for a swim on the lake and basically chilled out for the day. But today the easy part was over. Winds over 20 knots with gusts of 30 challenged the fleets on a totally different scenario from what the first part of the regatta was. Tough decision for the regatta officers regarding the continuation of the scheduled races. Race 1 was able to be completed, having Brazil 3743 as a winner, Greece 2614 second, and Russia 1001 completing the podium. The second race saw a stronger breeze that only allowed to start the gold and the silver fleets, leaving the bronze one without the chance to be completed. With sailors from Thailand, Brazil, Singapore finishing on the top three, the kids got back to the shore to have some deserved rest. After such a turn on the racing conditions, the leaderboard suffered lots of changes, but Switzerland-born Rollers managed to stay at the top, followed closely by Papadumitru from Greece and Abdulik from Brazil, who managed to climb up the ladder after a fantastic performance on the On Sunday, several countries bid to host the 2016 edition of the Worlds, and today a decision was made, and congratulations to Portugal, organiser of the 2016 edition of the Opti Worlds Champ. Meanwhile, here nothing is certain and everyone has a chance to get to the top. Make sure you don't miss those comebacks and tune in tomorrow for another 2 races of this Opti Worlds 2014.
Campeón mundial de Optimist 2014, Nicolás Rollax, Switzerland.